I'm trying this. All right, I'm live. Yay! Hello. Hello to the world. Yeah. One answer. Question. Woohoo! Is So today's energy, let's go ahead and pull this out. This evening, energy can always change. So let's see what's going on. See if I get the same card as I did earlier. Let's do this. Let's see. The World card. Yay! Look how beautiful. Energy of the day, the World card. Great things. Coming to closure, coming to end. This is where one part of your chapter is going to come to an end and you're starting a new chapter in life. This actually is very interesting because here you will see a very victorious stance, like she has conquered, she is feeling strong, healthy, vital, and looking very much forward to what the future has to bring. So just because you are the victor and you may be feeling all your accomplishments, just know that there is more challenges on the road ahead of you and that you're going to ever growing or starting into another venue in life, starting a new chapter in life. So even though you may feel like you're the big shark in a small fishbowl, trust me, the universe will open up. And then all of again, you're that baby trying to learn your new environment, your new growth, your new things that you're going to have to face, but you're still going to have this confidence of the shark that used to be in the small fishbowl. All right, so energy of the day. It's amazing. Look at that world. All right. And if we have anybody that's actually coming in here and is actually, thank you, whoever gave me that one like. Thank you so much. Wow. Well, Morningstar, that was actually the energy of the day. That's what I picked up. I know it's you, baby. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I just decided that I am really trying to see how many people out there I can possibly help. I want to help people out there, and I want to give them some true clarity. But the card that you saw me lifting, yes, it was your card earlier in our reading, but I was also doing a daily reading or a reading to show people that just because they're coming to closure doesn't mean that it has to end. There's always new. Oh, well, thank you. Can you elaborate on that? I don't understand. I mean, there's a lot of great spiritual advisors out there. Well, that's what we're supposed to do. That's how we grow. That's how we develop. That's how we actually give back. And that's a basic human necessity. But unfortunately, in my case, it feels stronger inside of me. I feel like I can't grow unless I help others. And that is just part of who I am. And I think a lot of that has to do because of my spiritual calling. I've always been that way. So I appreciate that. Well, thank you. So basically, what Divine Transcendence is all about, since you're here, I might as well just go ahead and give you an idea of my background and what we really want to do here. Divine Transcendence is something that I developed just here recently. I've worked for many people. I've worked for many different facilities, many different jobs, but and I've read for many companies. But I really felt like I needed to do something that was passionate to me and that I could do, that I could actually develop and help people the way that I felt that they needed to be helped, not by somebody else's standards or beliefs or their rules, and that's something that was very important to me. Is if you're going to help somebody, you need to help them with everything that you have, not just because you're obligated to meet XYZ. And, there's certain boundaries and guidelines. Absolutely. There is a point where you have to say enough is enough for you to stay healthy. But there is a point where you need to know your self-worth. Your self-worth. You need to know what it is that you can do and how it is that you can help other people. Well, thank you. Thank you for that. I'm reading as you're typing. So it's very important that you have to know where you stand. So Divine Transcendence, I have been a metaphysicist for many years, which means I'm an energy worker. I do house clearings. I've done energy work, chakra work. I can do dream working. I can do aura reading. I can do tarot. I can do so much. Okay. And it's hard for me to list everything because my gifts continue to grow. I'm never ending. I never stop learning. And I never stop listening to what people have to say. Now, does that mean I always have to accept everything? Absolutely not. But there is so much more out there. We're not set in this little bitty box that makes you feel so confined. That's just plain ignorance if you think that. So my job is basically to help people understand there's more to life and there's more to them, that if they took the time to really dig in deep and really understand what a beautiful creature that God has made you, and turned you into, and it has blessed you with, instead of worrying about what the world has put upon you, man, that is a blessing. That is a blessing all by itself. So, through divinity and through spiritual work and through all the things that I've done over time, because I've been doing this since I was 3, I'm now 44, so that's a long time. I've just decided that I need to focus on what God has really blessed me with. So that's why I'm doing what I do. And yes, I offer spiritual goods, and yes, I offer classes, and yes, I offer training, and yes, I offer coaching. But the point of the matter is down to earth, basic one-on-one. If you really want to get to know who you are, you have to be open to what your spirit is guiding you to. And don't be afraid to look inside yourself. That's it. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. But I do want to be able to provide people a venue that is worth them taking the time to come to me and to trust me with that. And if I can do that, then I'm doing what I need to do, and I'm doing what I love. So that's divine transcendence for you. Doing what I do, doing what I love, and helping others to find the same. Plain and simple. A true metamorphosis starts mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. We're all caterpillars trying to become butterflies, babe. That's it. It's just how big of a butterfly do you want to be? And you should dance through life. You should dance through those transitions. Transition does not have to be hard. We as a human, we as humans make it harder than what it really is. Well, thank you. And I'm so glad that you're a part of it. And I just want to tell you thank you for stopping by and really checking us out. Now, if you go to my channel, here's a heads up. This is something that's really cool. There are other videos, and you can watch them. You can leave comments. Yes, they're a little older, but they're not so old that they're outdated. Oh, did you like it? Did you like Temperance? Awesome. So Temperance is really all about finding balance. And it's learning about how to be patient. In today's society, patience, people don't have it. We're in a I want it now society. I want answers now. I need results now. I want gratification now. And unfortunately, that's not how the divine works. Divine has its own way of delivering, and boy, when it does, it's amazing. Yeah, patience is a virtue. So what does that mean? Patience is a virtue. Patience is a virtue. Absolutely is simple. It's simple. And I'm going to tell this to you. All right. A, sit back, relax, listen, learn, process, then react. The thing is when you are able to do the few steps before you react, you're going to learn so much more than you've ever imagined. But we're in a society today where we're just, oh my God, I got to do this right now. It's got to be right now. And that's not true. If we learn to just relax, the universe will give you all the answers that you need. Believe it or not, it really does happen. That's why meditation is so important. Now, I do see that someone has actually joined the room, but they have not said hello. And if they did, I'm sorry, I've missed you. Who else is in the room other than me? I guess it's just me and Morningstar. There's somebody else in the room. Have I missed you? Well, if you have, hello, please say hello. But did that make any sense to you? Did that help you out there, Morningstar? And the other videos are just there. I know that they're very quick, but that's what they're meant to be. They're just like a hit of the day, And some of those things may be for you, and some of them may not be. But when I do those readings, well, a lot of people do nowadays, especially if they're in a situation where they're go, 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 go. And I find that a lot of people, believe it or not, and I'm not trying to isolate anybody or say that they're not any better or anything like that, but I find that a lot of my East Coast people have that problem. You're not in the East Coast, are you? Like New York, New Jersey, New England, North Carolina, South Carolina. Oh, you live in, well, depending on where you're at in Europe, like Paris, oh my God, they're rush, 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 rush. They're worse than New York. But there are some beautiful places. There are some beautiful places in Europe. I've been to Germany, Holland, France, Italy, Austria. There's some beautiful places in Europe. And I don't understand why you would need to be so stressed in Europe, because it's gorgeous out there. At least the places that I've been to. Very chill. Really, really liked it. Are you still with me? Yeah, okay. I don't know. I keep seeing my numbers changing a lot here. Stressing about personal things, which is a big no. Yeah, you sometimes just got to give it, definitely, you just got to let it go. Okay? Let it go. Give it over to God. However you celebrate Him, whether it be God, Jesus, Mary, I don't know. Okay? Whoever, but once you just let it go and relax, oh my gosh, you free your mind so much more. So many more answers will come to you. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, the city is like rush, 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 rush. But you can actually find that quiet space that, like, just set 10 minutes. Shut off the computer, shut off the TV, shut off the video games, shut off the radios, and most of all, shut this bad boy off right here. See this thing? Woo-hoo. Turn it off. Just turn it off. Turn it off, put it down, get you a nice hot cup of tea, and just chill. Let the day just go. And if you sit quietly, even for 5 minutes, do you know it only takes 5 minutes to recharge your human cells? Like your battery? Seriously? 5 minutes. If you give yourself 5 minutes of just silence, you'd be amazed at how much fog is lifted up off of you. 5 minutes. So imagine giving yourself a full 15 or even a 30-minute meditation session. Imagine what that can do for you. But I'm just saying, 5 minutes. Peace and quiet. It's kind of amazing. Kind of amazing. Oh, for sure, it's definitely 100, because here's the thing. When you actually shut yourself down for 5 full minutes, you're going to find the first time you do it, you're going to be like, what do I do? What? You're going to be thinking of all these things. But then there's going to be a point after the 2 or 3 times that you do it. Boom, 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 right? What's going to happen is your brain's going to start doing something a little bit different. You're going to start recognizing the things that you need answers for. You're going to start getting clarity. You're going to start understanding that little voice inside of you a little bit better. You're going to be able to look at things in a better objective. I don't have to ask the cards to tell you anything about guidance or how to rid yourselves of self-doubt or fears. Honey, that comes from you just basically, again, reaching inside yourself and meditating on the things that have scared you. Usually a fear is something because you're uneducated about a situation. B, because you've built it and it's not necessary. Or C, it is coming from something that you haven't dealt with from your past, or something that somebody has inflicted upon you that you have not dealt with or let go. Okay, so for instance, good example. And I was kind of touching on this a little bit earlier. If you're in a relationship, okay, you're in a relationship. Relationship's beautiful. Things are great. You've got a bond. You're in the relationship for about 3 months, okay? Here's what's going to happen. You decide that you want to go out, hang out with some friends. You're open with your partner. You're honest with your partner. You tell your partner everything. And you're thinking that your partner's doing the same thing. But then when you leave to go hang out with your friends, he suddenly has a new person coming into your home. He hasn't slept with the person. He hasn't kissed the person. He hasn't touched the person. But the fact that he waited for the opportunity to do this behind your back while you were gone, and then you walk in on him and see that girl, okay, after he's already told you that he was just going to sit at home, that is a cheat, okay? That's a plain cheat, right? You agree? Yes or no? Just follow the example. Yes or no? Do you agree that that would be him cheating on you? If he feels like he has to hide something from you, okay, perfectly. Okay. Now, the instant that that happens, right, you feel all this pain. You feel all this self-doubt. You feel all these worries. You feel all these things that aren't even yours. They're not even yours. What it does is by his actions, or the actions of the world, if I will, or the actions of someone else, isn't a reflection on you. It's actually a reflection of who they are. It's an actual reflection of how they are. But we, as humans, want to take that on and blame ourselves. Okay? No. Do not blame yourself. Do not take that as like, what could I have done, should have done, would have done, what could I have done better? What does he see in that person that he doesn't see in me? That's when we start to start to self-inflict pain that is not ours. It's absolutely the guy who did it to you. It's theirs. And you do not have to take that responsibility. You do not have to take that on. So whether it's something that work has done to you, career, family, friends, maybe it's somebody that was very, very close to you or you thought had your trust and they betrayed you. Maybe you're the girl that got victimized by a family member or a boyfriend or whatever. You didn't ask for that. You didn't say, okay, I'm here, I want this done to me. No, that is something they have done to show you that they are broken. You aren't broken. They are broken. Does that make sense? And that is the part where you actually have to give over and say, okay, this is not me. This is not my design. This is not what I asked for. This is not what I want. I'm giving it away. I'm giving it back to God. I'm giving it back to the universe. Deal with your own crap. I can live my life. I don't have to give you power anymore. It is not for you to control me and keep me from having what I deserve in life. And just because things are ripped apart from you or things are falling apart from you, Sweetie, that is a sign that you didn't need that in your life. And as much as it may hurt, and as much as it may feel like it hurts, honey, it was just that was the universe saving you from further damage from this person. And here's the funny part. Here's the weird trick to it. When you learn to let it go. Hi, Mia. How are you? What's really funny, and I'll address you here in a minute, Mia. I'm just finishing up this one question. So, Morningstar, back to what I was saying, is that if you really want to look at it, this is a person who had a beautiful diamond, meaning you, okay? And what they did was they didn't hurt you, they actually hurt themselves. Because here you are, this beautiful diamond, and they threw you for what? A rock? Girl, that's just ignorance. And you do not need people in your life that are that ridiculous. Okay? In other words, okay? So do you understand? Let it go, baby. And let the universe, let that patience be your pillar. Because when you're patient, they will hang themselves, and it had nothing to do with you. And you will get all the answers. You will get everything that you need out of this. Okay, so did that help? Oh, thank you so much, Mia. I appreciate that. Morningstar, if you want to stay in the room and see what's going on, be my guest. You don't have to leave. Like I said, if you want to watch the other videos, please go ahead, watch the other videos, like, subscribe, leave comments, because comments are so important, and give some feedback. And you can stay and chat with us. Mia, all right, first of all, welcome to my chat room. Welcome to Divine Transcendence. I am Lady Cedar. Thank you for subscribing. Before I forget, I just want to let you guys know that I am on Instagram, Pinterest. I also have a Facebook page and a Facebook group. And I also have a website, a store, which Morningstar already knows about. And you can also email me too. But Mia, you said that you were having problems with an apartment and having an old crush coming, but I'm not sure he is serious. Okay, so I can only technically answer one question, okay? So do you want me to focus on the person, or do you want me to focus on the apartment? Love, okay. So here's what you have put. Having an old crush coming, comma, but I'm not sure he is serious in that way. So you've had a crush on this individual, but you don't know if he has the same feelings that you have for him, correct? That's what we're looking at? Oh, he had a crush on you, but what? He disappeared and now is coming back in your circle, is basically it. And you're wondering if it's worth your energy. That's what you're wondering. Okay, well, what's his name, darling? Okay, that's fine. If you want to just give me initials, that's fine. You don't have to give me a full name, but I really need you to focus on him, and I need at least some initials. Are you with me? Okay. Here we go. Chat keeps blocking me. Why does chat keep blocking you? It shouldn't. Bojana. Okay, his name is Joshua. All right. So I'm going to look to see if, oh, okay, gotcha. All right. So we're going to look to see if Joshua is someone that you should invest in, okay? Girl, I don't know about this. I'm not feeling very secure about this, investing your time into him. I'm going to be very frank with you. You have the Lover's card, which is basically a no. It does indicate that there is a possible love triangle, or that there's going to have to be a decision made. Okay. Doesn't mean that there's always a love triangle. It just means that you're going to be torn. That either he's going to be torn or you're going to be torn. Wow. So, girlfriend, the universe is telling you, no. I'm also going to tell you too that the 4 cards that came behind that answer was the Ace of Swords, Page of Swords, 3 of Swords, and oh my gosh, 2 of Pentacles. Girl. Okay. So let's take the good with the bad here. Let me tell you what's going on. The Lover's card is telling you mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. This is a major arcana card. Okay. This is not an everyday card. This is a karmic card, girlfriend. Karmic. Okay. It is telling you, girl, you better watch yourself. Okay. Watch yourself. Be careful, because either A, he's playing you or you're playing him, or one of you is going to have to make a major decision. Okay. That's it. Behind that, immediately, the one thing that led to this is there is going to be new knowledge, new victory coming your way. You're going to learn some new information. You're going to learn something new about the situation, and it's going to inspire you big time. Okay. So there is new information heading your way, and it's going to create a huge victory, whether A, it's going to help you to be in a relationship with this guy, or it may save you from it wasting your time with this guy. Okay. Page of Swords. This card here, my friend, is basically telling you this. Watch out. What looks like a good person can also mean that they're very dramatic, drama, gossiper, bad news deliverer, somebody, whether it be him or somebody that's very close to him, loves to create drama. Do you see this? Yes or no? This is a messenger of not so good news. Yeah. This is telling you that he may not be the pleasant fellow that you may know him as. He can be one thing, but can turn around and be very cold and cruel with his thoughts and with his tongues and with his emotions. Hot and cold like ice. All right. 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords means that you're going to be torn at the heart. It's like it kind of is it's the minor to the Lovers. Okay. This is like telling you, hey, you're going to have to make some decisions. And this is like, for sure, you're going to have to make those decisions. Minor, major. Okay. And they're the same pretty much. Okay. So I see here that you're going to be torn at the heart. You may actually have a decision. There may be another person involved, or maybe another option involved. I don't think he's the only suitor for you. So just be prepared for that. There may be another suitor that will be involved very shortly. And then most of all, balance. Nobody, you'd be surprised. You would be surprised for sure. Okay. Well, it doesn't mean that it can't happen, because for you to have the Lovers and the Three of Swords together in one answer, sweetheart, I'm telling you, something's happening. Either you're going to come across somebody else that's going to be better for you, or you're going to see him for what he really is. But I'm going to go with the better, because I don't normally get the Three of Swords unless there is somebody better for you, which is going to make you challenge your own heart. You're going to make a decision that's best for you. That's what this means. Okay. This one shows me that every time you come around this guy, or every time you think about this guy, you're going to see that you're going to have to find balance. Back and forth, back and forth. All right. Now what this means, look, age has nothing to do with it. Okay. The universe has its timing for anything and everything. Honestly, I am 43. Okay. And believe me when I say this, the universe delivers when they know that it's right. And for some reason, I am telling you right now, this guy Joshua, he's only a part of the picture. There is more to the story. There's going to be somebody else involved. And I got that both in the minors and in the majors. Sweetheart, this is undeniable. And just because you don't see it now doesn't mean it's not going to happen. Yeah, minors and majors are telling you, girlfriend, wake up. Minors and majors are telling you, wow. The universe is telling you, girlfriend, you better start doing something, because you're going to have some decisions to make. But I don't think Joshua is the one for you, honestly. That's what it's going to come down to. For real. Watch. Probably within the next month, 2 months at the very, very latest, is where I'm seeing where you're going to have to make some serious decisions. There is a third party involved, and I don't know where, and I don't know who, and I don't know how, but there is a third party involved, and you are going to be the ultimate decider. For sure. Can't get any clearer than that, babe. Did that help you at all? Simple yes, simple no. Yeah, or it may be sooner if you want. Actually, here is what you can do. You can actually go to excuse me. That is my direct email. I'm also, if you want to look me up, you can also check me out. I'm Divine Transcendence. If you look at the way it's spelled transcendence. Instead of an E, it's an A. And there's a reason behind that. I have a reason for everything. But here's the deal. Divine Transcendence is on, I have a page and a group in Facebook. Okay. I also have an Instagram, a Pinterest, and let's see. Oh, and I also have a Twitter. And I'm also here. And then I also have my web store, which is www.divine. It's the same thing. .com. I mean, everything is Divine Transcendence. My name is Lady Cedar. That's what I go back up to. Also, if you want to and you really like what I'm doing here, you can, and you did say that you did subscribe, set your notification bell on. leave me comments, like real comments below, not just here, but comments up underneath. You know the drill. Thumbs up, the whole nine. I don't think I have to go into that. But if you really like what we're doing here and what we've done, I do want to continue to do things like this from time to time. I normally don't do these free readings like this all the time. This is not what I do. But if you really want to see what's going on and see the new adventures and see the growth of what we're trying to do or what I've been trying to do, go ahead and definitely follow. I like to try to keep everybody in the loop as much as possible. On this channel, just so you know, I like to do daily or try to do daily readings. Maybe it's a monthly reading. Maybe you might get a yearly reading. It could be maybe that I'm doing multiple readings. And from time to time, I might do these free chats. But either way, I want you to be a part of that. So, we definitely want to welcome you. And thank you so much for coming. And tell all your friends about us. Tell your friends, your family, whatever. And this guy, I'm telling you, babe, just take a chill pill. Let the universe deliver him to you. If he's meant for you, and here's the thing that I want to tell you. If this guy is truly meant for you, okay, truly meant for you, and there wasn't like the Lover's card involved or the Three of Swords or all that craziness, the universe will show you for sure, that this guy is for you. And here's the how. How will that happen? And this is where a lot of people get it mixed up. The first thing we need to do is relax. Seriously. Open our hearts and our minds and our spirits and let the universe bring you that information. For sure. Absolutely. Just bring it to you. And here's the reason why. Because when we're so pent up and we're trying to stay in control and trying to force the situation, it makes it harder for us to see what is actually being delivered up to you. And again, you're very welcome. And I do hope that this definitely helped you. And please definitely stay in touch with me. But just relax. It's going to happen. Okay? Do you have any other questions about who I am, what we do, what we offer? Any concerns? You're in shock. Why would you be in shock? This I got to hear. Why would you be in shock? You're beyond tired? I understand. Tired of just trying to figure everything out? You're in shock with everything in your life? Well, okay, let's deal with that. Stress, struggle, life, being single without friends. I have no one. Well, here's the deal, okay? One thing is this. I don't know where you're at, and I don't know what all's going on in your life, but here's the deal. Mia, one thing I can tell you to do more than anything is love yourself, strengthen yourself, and understand who you are and what it is that you want mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. Okay? And then when you do that, once you feel that strength inside, and I know what I'm telling you is easier said than done, okay? But once you do that, and then you allow yourself to be there, I know. But here's the thing. Go out, meet new people. Teach yourself how to meet new people, and then discover what kinds of people you really want in your life and stick to that. Okay? Now, when you do that, you're going to find that you're going to start pulling people, or people are going to start being guided to you or driven to you, or you're going to start attracting people. When you open yourself up to have the types of people that you want in your life, and you start creating that synergy, you're going to attract the right people in your life. It's a lot easier said than done. Trust me, I know. I do it every day. Nah, there's no karmic block. It may feel that way, but really, here's the deal. It's not a karmic block. I think what it is more along the lines of being really, truly open and honest with, and I'm going to say it again, with yourself, okay? And not shutting yourself down, okay? Shutting yourself down is something that it's a learned behavior that we've learned from something that has happened from our past, okay? It's a self-defensive mechanism, basically. And once we learn how to just tell yourself that you can have people in your life, that you can have friends. I like people from the US. They're so intelligent and fun. Where are you from, Mia? Where are you from? Where are you from? Croatia. You're telling me I'm talking to somebody in Croatia? That's cool, dude. That is really, really cool that I'm actually talking to somebody in Croatia. Wow. That's cool. That is really cool. And America has its good points, and America has its bad points too. But, sweetie, honestly, back to the point is that, when you say Americans are intelligent, honey, there are people that are just as dumb in America too. I mean, I'm being for real, okay? We have some people who are absolutely brilliant, and then we have some people who are just dumb because they're lazy and they don't want to take advantage of what we have to offer. Just like anything else. I mean, I'm sure that there are beautiful people in Croatia, and there's beautifully intelligent people in Croatia. It's what you make with what you get. Look, life is it's going to have everything on a silver platter, but it's up to you to actually take it off the platter and do something with it. And unfortunately, there's some dumb human beings out there, baby. Dumb. Okay? Dumb. But then there's some of these really intelligent people. And me, I'm kind of in the middle. I'm kind of in the middle. Oh, no. Thank you. I appreciate that. But what I'm trying to tell you, honey, is just open your mind, open your heart, open yourself, open your being. And you're going to draw the right people in. Okay? You're going to find that. And when it does, it's going to be a beautiful thing. But you have to be yourself, and you have to be open. And I know it's tough, sweetie. Listen, in this world, I've been around I'm 44, okay? I'm about to be 45. That's 5 years from being 50. Okay? But the trick to the problem is this. I'm not perfect. I can't be. Okay? Nobody is. I don't have a million cajillion friends. You want the truth? The truth is, I maybe have 2, maybe 3 at the most. And out of those 3, I can't really say that one of them is my ultimate best friend, because I love all 3 of them. I love each and every individual one of them separately, but I also love them wholeheartedly. You see, I don't need a million friends. If you just have one really good person, you're blessed. Okay? You're blessed. Just one. That's all it takes. And what's really amazing about that too is people will actually listen. People will come into your life. They will go out of your life. They will come in. They will go out. It's like Grand Central Station. Okay? They're only going to be there for a certain part, and they're going to play a role. And if they go, let them go. Okay? They played their role. They're done. But if you have that 1 or 2, and they sink those roots deep down into the earth with you, and they get rooted, and they are there for you thick and thin, and they don't break and fall apart. Now, girl, that is something, that is a blessing. You're going to have your tree branches, and you're going to have your little leaves. Now, branches, they break. They fall off. They're weak. They feel strong, but they weak. Okay, they're weak. What you need are some roots. Girl, you need roots. Okay? The kind of people that are going to get in that dirt with you and settle in. Oh, it's okay, baby. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. That's what we're here for. That's what I'm here for. That's why I'm doing this. Is just show you that there are people out there who understand that there are people in this world who just need somebody to say, hey, you're special. And don't you think for one moment that you're not. You may not have all the tools. You may not have all the training. You may not have everything. But I will tell you what you do have. You have a heart. And as long as you have your heart and a good spirit, and you open that up, and you let somebody in and say, hey, I'm special. I deserve this. And you have a guideline of the types of people that you really want to be with, the types of people that you see yourself with, the types of people that you want in your life, and you open your heart to that, and you have faith, then it's going to happen. You don't have to have all these crazy things. All you need to do is have a heart and be open and give love and know that you're deserving of love. That's it. You're deserving. You deserve to be loved. You deserve to have happiness. You deserve to have those special people in your life. You're worthy of all of that. So please know that. Please know that. Thank you. You deserve it. And when you know and understand that, and you open yourself up to that, that's going to change the environment around you, because you have started the change internally. You can't change the external without changing the internal. Plain and simple. If you keep doing the same thing, you're going to keep getting the same results. So make a change. Does that make sense? Mia, it's such a pleasure to actually meet somebody from Croatia and actually talk to them. That's a blessing to me. So that is amazing. And I'm so glad that you stopped by, and I'm so glad that you took time to really come and spend time with me tonight. It's an amazing thing. I want you to have a blessed night, and I look forward to seeing you on the flip side. And yeah, definitely follow us, hit that notification bell, and you can also email me. Okay? And yes, I do readings. I do readings live. If you Facebook, I do Facebook chat readings. I do them live. I do them video feed just like this, but I can do it on Facebook. 30-minute reading is basically, it's $60 American. And then if you do a full hour reading, like a real reading, one-on-one, if you do a full hour, it's $100 American. Right now, I will tell you that I am running a special. If you do want to do Facebook chat, you can pay $5 per card, and I will actually do that. So that's pretty unique too. So like if you wanted to just pay $15, that would give you 3 cards, like 3 separate questions or 3 cards to actually. So yeah, I'm on Facebook. It's Divine Transcendence on Facebook. I have a page and a group.